if he's going to set the bar here, I'm going to set the bar over here. And like, if a dog chases a cat up a tree, like, and a tree falls in the woods, does anybody around to hear it? Does it make like a barking noise? Like, woof, woof. You know what this is? Barking hand. Woof, woof.
So I guess as much I love shit talking the guy, but I think we just need to call him in. I think we have him waiting in the back room. Ladies and gentlemen, President Joe Biden. Welcome, sir.
Thank you.
Super honored to have you as always. Appreciate you. Appreciate you jumping on.
Are you talking about me again?
Yeah. We need to get the skinny on this whole the document thing. Like, what the hell you doing, man?
So I get it. People are upset with old Joe. Look, so I'm not what you'd call a tech savvy individual.
Sure.
I've been trying since the inception of Windows to use Microsoft Document. Like, it's not going well. I've had a lot of aides throughout the years try to teach me the computer stuff. I can't seem to save a file to save my life, if you know what I mean. So yeah, documents are not my forte.
Okay. Well, like even paper documents?
Yeah, these weren't on a computer there, Joe.
Right. That's why I had to keep them safe in my home.
With your Corvette?
Well, where do you keep your paperwork?
In a desk?
A filing cabinet? Safe?
Yeah, if it's classified,
I don't know
put
the
it in a
hip
safe.
new lingo that you young whippersnappers are always using, but
hey, Joe, where do you put that shotgun that you always talk about? You know, just fire 2 rounds in the air if you're in trouble. Like, where do you put your shotgun?
Look, I don't own a shotgun. I barely own a colostomy bag. But look, that's neither here nor there.
Where do you put your pay stubs that you get from China?
There's no paper trail there. Come on. Come on, man. Look.
My bad.
Come on, man.
Jack, here's the thing.
Listen here, Matt.
Look, if Donald Trump can do it, why can anybody get mad at Joe Biden? Look, if he's going to set the bar here, I'm going to set the bar over here. And like, if a dog chases a cat up a tree, like, and a tree falls in the woods, does anybody around to hear it? Does it make like a barking noise? Like, woof, woof.
So anyway, why'd you put those documents in your garage?
You know what this is? Barking hand. Woof.
Seriously, like what were you thinking? Putting classified documents in your garage?
Okay, so like, you ever lost like your man cave? You know what I'm talking about. You guys are married, right?
Sure.
You got your office, you got your man cave, you got all your important stuff in there. And then like, you know, your son, well, you know, the one that shouldn't have made it, but made it. Like, he comes to live with you for a while, right? And you gotta move some stuff around, and like, he's gotta have his, like, you know, his little hangout pad where all of his friends come over and share surgery equipment. I don't know what it is that they do in there, but they do it, and you got to have room for it. So, like, I lost my man cave. I kind of got shuffled off to the garage for a little while. And I don't know. Then some people went out on in body bags. I don't know what happened, and I got my man cave back, but apparently the paperwork never went back into my man cave. It's a story as old as time. Like, I'm sure you've all been there.
Sure. So, are you saying it's Hunter's fault?
No. Look. I think if there's one thing we can all agree on, during my time as the most popular president in United States history, it's that the reputation of my son, Hunter, has been nothing but stellar, spectacular, scrumdiddlyumptious, and stupendous. Like, he's had a complete, clear, clean slate. He's been a great asset, even though he's not employed by our United States government.
Joe, were you charging him $50,000 a month to rent your house? Does that sound like money laundering to you?
Look, I may have kept documents in the garage, but I never keep money in the washer or dryer.
Okay. That's fair. That's a good tip.
Yeah.
That's a good tip. Make sure people don't do that. Okay, so how many more documents are we going to end up finding, Joe?
All right. Look, there's a lot out there. Like, here's the thing. When I took office, when I took the oath and became your most popular president in history, like, there's a lot of weight that goes into this job. I think not a lot of the American people are ready to hear. That's why I have bestowed upon myself the burden way back when that I will take that fall for all of you, because that's what I do. I'm a giver and I'm a taker, and I take the brunt, so you don't have to. Like, you're not ready to understand these things. Like, JFK was actually killed by the Illuminati, and we've got aliens living on the moon, and stuff like that. Like, things you wouldn't be interested in.
Can I quote you on that?
I'd rather you didn't.
Okay. I do have another question, Joe. You had
About 7 inches soft.
Joe, you had another interview where you were asked something about church, and you said that you went to black church every Sunday morning, but was it yesterday or the day before we saw you in a black church while everybody was singing? You didn't quite look like you had ever been to anything like that before. You looked kind of out of place.
So what are you trying to say?
I'm saying that I don't think you ever went to black churches.
I'm pretty sure you had a mini stroke. I'm pretty sure.
Trying to insinuate that I didn't belong?
No, I'm saying I don't think you've ever been. I don't think you've ever been.
You?
I think you were lying, sir.
How dare you?
No, how dare you?
I identify with everybody in that choir.
Yeah,
I've sung those songs.
You're transracial?
Yeah, transracial. That's right. Like when I need to be.
Ladies and gentlemen, your first transracial president, Joe Biden.
Well, that's why I said, if you don't vote for me, you ain't black. That was a quote. That was a direct quote. You guys remember me saying that. That's why you voted for me.
Yeah, to a black man. Yeah.
Right, to a black man. Yeah, because he gets it. My brother.
Yeah, I think we might even have the clip that I'm referring to, Joe. Do you want to refresh your memory here?
Troubadour.
Okay.
Trimming out of the pressure. So
what the hell are these people doing?
Look at me, just taking it all in. Like, it brings back so many good memories and times. And hey, look, see, there's a white gal behind me. I'm not the only one.
Joe, the look on your face in this video is like my 8-year-old son the first time I let him see like an aquarium full of sharks. He was just in awe and amazement.
So what you're trying to tell me is you equate black people with amphibious manhunters. Is that what you're telling me?
Amphibious? Sharks aren't amphibians.
Yeah, but they're in the water. In the thing. Like, they got the fins on their back.
Yes.
Did you ever see that dolphin movie? God, it was a great movie.
Flubber?
Oh, Flubber?
That wasn't a dolphin movie. I was just thinking of a fish movie. Whatever. We got some comments here for you, Joe. We're gonna pop up. Let me pick out a couple here. Let's see. This is about you, Brendan, but it's worth it. I don't need to see Brendan's ring to know he's married. He's in the basement. Yeah.
With all those secret documents.
Mom.
Yeah. Joe's Girl Scout badges hanging on his bar in the cabinet. Is that what's behind you there, Joe? Is your Girl Scout?
All inclusive. Like, we're just going to take the name girl out of the Scouts. Okay.
Trey, very important question, because at the very beginning, you did say that you had AIDS. Now,
yeah, I did hear that. Yeah.
Right.
Can you clarify?
Yeah, I had AIDS. I said that.
Like full-blown AIDS?
Yeah, full-blown. Like, I mean it. Like, they...
What other kind of AIDS do you have, right? Am I right, Joe?
That's what I'm talking about. Like they were fully committed, 100% to the job.
Gotcha. I
Hard
know
to
we
get
were
rid of,
talking
too.
about.
Hard to
We were
get rid of.
talking about
I tried to
Hunter.
fire them, but they just hung around.
Joe, I have no idea what this is in reference to. Would you happen to know Parmesan cheese?
It's that's obviously he's a big fan of my son Hunter. Understands it's his favorite pizza topping.
Yeah,
See it all
always
over the
have it on
coffee
hand.
table all the time. In my former man cave, where all the documents used to be.
Polar Knight says this is why I don't approve of political jokes. I've seen too many of them get elected. But
That's right. That's why the American people voted for me, most popular president in history. 800 quadrillion.
Do you have more documents? Do you got more documents in your treehouse, Joe?
No, that's a sacred place, and we had to install an escalator. Can't really climb up the ladder anymore, so Jill had to install that for me. Really nice of her.
Yeah. Let's see.
I keep some nudie magazines in there as well.
Yeah. Is that how you felt when you were at the church, Joe? Did you feel like they were worshiping you?
I don't know what you're insinuating there, Rooster, but I don't really appreciate your tone.
Okay, fair. Good answer, I guess. Why can't Trump go to the White House anymore? Joe,
because he's a fat orange piece of shit. Jack.
Piece of shit. Flubber wasn't a fish movie, bro. Maybe I didn't watch it. Maybe
I think Rooster was thinking of the movie Flipper.
Oh, maybe, yeah.
Yeah, maybe not the Robin Williams thing about the green fucking entity, but what do I know? I'm just dipshit Joe Biden.
We need to show compassion for the mentally ill without letting them run for president.
I couldn't agree more, and that is why I think it's high time.
Are you making an announcement?
I'm going to make an announcement. Folks, Polar Nuts is right. We do need to show compassion for the mentally ill without letting them run for president. That's why I will personally see to it that Donald Trump does not run for president in 2024 because we cannot take a step back. We have done nothing but steer this country in the right direction. We're once again controlling the population because it needs to be and they want to be. We are once again getting more money into the pocket of your protectors, the U.S. government. And we are going to make sure that this time I get 1 bajillion cajillion votes and make sure that President Pigshit doesn't have any chance at getting a second term. That is my promise to you as the most popular president in the history of these United States. I'm running again, folks, and you can rest assured that that blue wave, it's going to come out after the results are in, like probably weeks later, because it's going to take a while. We've got to go over those with a fine-tooth comb, like Hunter does on a mirror, usually, and a razor blade. We got to really get down in the nitty-gritty and find every little bit, make sure all the votes are tallied, and once they are, Donald Trump will be a distant memory. I can promise you that.
Love it. Biden 2024 will eat bugs and like it.
It's fact, Jack.
You totally don't have my vote. I love it.
No, I got 3 of them. I know.
Yeah. Oh, God, that's right. Grow the Farm Up says that top right guy would stop talking about how much he hated gays. It's like we get it, you know.
Oh, okay, KOE debate.
I thought he was talking about me.
Yeah, I did too.
On the top right. See the little confusion there. Hate to confuse the mentally ill.
Or the top left truck driver. Oh yeah, he must be talking about the other one because I was like, I don't remember Joe calling out the gays, but it's not nice to call Phil that.
I agree, and that's another one we're going to swat down like a bug.
Guys, I have a fix for this Biden shit. He won't get reelected if you just stop fixing our grandparents' Wi-Fi. True. True.
Look, I don't know who this Polar Nights fella is, but I don't know what you're implying. My wife does not need fixing. She's well past menopause age. She cannot have children anymore.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. Dr. Jill, right?
Doctor, yes.
Yeah. I got my doctorate just like she did.
Where did you? I went to Harvard, top of my class.
Were you?
Yeah. Did you go there like 3 times?
It was in between my stints at Yale and Cornell.
Yep.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
I also dabbled for a couple of summers at DeVry.
Became a diesel mechanic.
Right, yeah. That was I was a truck driver once. I drove a big rig.
Yeah, that's right. You did. I heard about that. Well, from you, but
yeah, it was a Peterbilt. It was red. The big stick on the floor. 18 of those wheels.
Is there documents in that big rig?
Yeah, you gotta fill out the old trucker log. That's what we call it in the trucker industry.
Oh, so you log visits on the truck, but not in the White House?
Right.
Okay.
Well, look, I don't know if I like your tone.
Well, I'm just asking questions.
I've been here before, Rooster. I know what kind of questions you like to ask. You like to make implications that maybe I'm not fit for the presidency. Maybe I'm not.
I've never implied such a thing, sir.
Well, you think I'm not all there. I've seen it. I've heard it.
No, I know you're not all there. I'm not thinking anything.
Okay, well, as long as you're not thinking it.
Anything you wish to say to the people, Mr. Biden, before we let you go? I appreciate you coming on, defending yourself, and whatever that was, and not really explaining anything and not giving us any real information. But it's always good to see you. I appreciate it.
Sure. Yeah, I'm happy to do it. I know right now public criticism is at an all-time high. It's people worried that their investment in me in the midterms here just a few short months ago was not all for naught. But look, I won the re-election in the midterms in a stunning landslide victory for a reason, and that's because I am a straight shooter. I'm a jack of all trades. I've graduated about 16, 17 different times from about 19 different universities.
It's impressive.
I'm top of my class every time. I'm a spry 61 these days, and I've never felt more athletic. I challenge you to a push-up contest right now, Fat, but what you voted for, You voted for me a bunch of times. Everybody did. And you're going to do it again in 2024. Can't wait. Can't wait to see you all there in the voting booth. It's what you got to do. Patriotic duty. COVID 2024. We'll see you then.
All right, here. Shake hands, sir.
Oh, the other way.
Joe.
What a fucking joke. Yeah.
There you go, folks. You're president of the United States. I think he's in backstage still waving.
So proud.
That's fine. Yeah, that's
So proud.
he'll figure it out. Man, Tony always misses the interview. It's crazy. It just terrible timing.
Smooths itself out.
Back, tell you what I'll do. If I ever get back, I promise to refabricate you. Raging rivers of gold. That's what the brochure advertised. And now we're lost. We gotta take it down. Let you down slow. It's hard to survive.